Hey, it's John Furman from Bub and Mothers. I just want to give you a quick message before we get into our next recipe video, and that's this. A lot of people have been sending us messages wondering why, as a barbecue company, we spend so much time cooking indoors. Well, there's two answers for that. One, I'm in Maine. It's still winter, and we just had a blizzard on Monday. The second reason is, if you can understand how to cook really good barbecue using our rubs indoors, the same recipes apply outdoors when the weather is nice. Now you'll see probably, I'm hoping, in the next 3 to 4 weeks that the recipes we'll be shooting will be all outside on grills and smokers, but that all depends on the weather. Our point is this: whether it's indoors or out, regardless of the weather, you can enjoy great barbecue by simply adding a little bit of Bub and Mothers to everything you cook. Thanks. Keep smoking. Have a great day. Hey everybody, it's John Furman, Bub and Mothers, and we're getting ready to cook up another delicious winter dish. We're going to do some pulled beef. To do that, we're going to use a chuck roast. Now, normally, this is one of my favorite things to go out and use on the smoker, but hey, I need to take you over here to the front door as we got woken up with a little bit of a surprise today, so let's take a look. So, as you can see, and hopefully didn't get to experience, we've got a good foot of snow out here, so unfortunately, digging out the smoker is not an option today, and we've already got the meat thawed out, so we're just going to go ahead and go. All right, so take a look, and we'll be right back. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to use for the beef is a racked pan. So we want to have the rack to keep the meat off the bottom and out of the juice, if you will, of the rendered fat. We've got a nice chuck here, and just regular out of the supermarket, nothing special. It's about 3 pounds, and we're just going to go ahead and take it out of here. All right, and just as simple, we're going to be adding our Bub and Mothers. Again, on beef, I like the beef to come through, so I tend to use a regular flavor rather than the honey and heat. I use the dinner dust so that you get a bit more beef flavor. All right, I like putting the gloves on and giving it a good wrap. I like to get as much on there as we can. And again, we like the marbling, we like the fat, because over time and low temperature, that's going to render down. All right. So what we've got, a nice piece of meat, and we're going to preheat the oven to about 225 degrees. It's going to go in the oven at that for 3 hours. Then we're going to take a check on it, check the internal temperature, and I'll be right back to show you what the next step will be. Okay, we still have another 2 hours anyway of cooking up that beef. So we're going to do a little bit of our side dish, which is just going to be a Bub and Mothers coleslaw. So hang on, when we come back, we'll show you just how to make it.
What's the first thing you think of when you think of Maine? Exactly, great barbecue. We are Bub and Mother's Down East Dinner Dust, and our dry rub is made with organic and Maine ingredients, things like blueberry, maple crystals, and even custom mustard. Go to bubandmothers.com and see for yourself. That's BUBNMUTHAS.com. It works with beef, pork, chicken, and even seafood. Email bubandmothers@gmail.com for a free recipe book, and then go to bubandmothers.com bubandmothers.com and order yours today. That's right, order today at bubandmothers.com and email us for free recipes.
Okay, we've got our small bowl here, which is all we're going to do is we're going to mix up some mayonnaise, whatever kind you like. I use a light mayonnaise, not for any other reason except that I want the coleslaw to be filling, not the mayonnaise. So we just take a little bit of the mayo and we open up the bigger side of the Bub and Mother's, and we want to get that all over it. We're just going to mix it up, okay? You want to get it in there really good so that it has a chance to release its flavors. Now, the one thing I will suggest is when you're making this up, make sure that you have a good couple hours to even overnight, that you can put it all in the refrigerator and let the flavors really blend up in there, okay? Otherwise, you know, with all the spice crystals and granules in there, you end up with a kind of a crunchy, gritty taste. This way they'll all soften, dissolve, the flavors will really enhance the coleslaw. So hang on, let me get the slaw and a bowl and we'll mix it up. Okay, well, we've gone ahead and just shredded up our cabbage. We've got mostly regular green cabbage. I like to add a little bit of red cabbage or purple cabbage, and especially I like to add carrot. A little extra crunch and a little bit of sweetness. And then all we're going to do is get all this good mix into the slaw. Don't worry about overloading it. I don't think that that's possible. Especially, you know, the little bit of salt that's in our rub also helps to break down the cabbage a little bit. So what happens is it gets, actually the longer it sits, the creamier it gets. So a little bit tends to go a long way. And it's a great flavor merge. You just want to make sure that you get all of this mixed in, and you can see it. You know, it's kind of a orange color, a little orange from the paprika in the rub. And there you go. It's really that simple. Then all we're going to do, cover it up. And a couple hours in the refrigerator while the rub is getting done. This stuff will be perfect. The flavors will really come out. And we're going to do it a special way tonight. A little bit of a twist on an old pulled pork sandwich, only we're going to be using pulled beef. And instead of regular hamburger rolls or dinner rolls, we're going to be using buttermilk biscuits. And we'll be back to bake those in a little bit. Hey, it's John Furman again. Listen, here we are at the Bub and Mother's shipping center. As you can see, we've got plenty of cases ready to go out. A couple of big announcements for you folks up here in Maine. Beginning in 2 weeks, every Rennie's department store will be carrying Bub and Mother's. But also, we've announced our 10,000 to 1 initiative. And that's really important to us because as a veteran-owned company, our desire is to bring in and hire as many veterans as we possibly can. And for every 10,000 units we sell in a single month, we can hire a veteran full-time for at least 1 year. And that includes proper training and benefits, a complete package. Out of our respect for what they've sacrificed, we'd like to give them an opportunity to raise their family in a wonderful area up here in Maine. So please, Go to www.bubandmothers.com and order yours today. Whether you order a bottle or a bunch, every little bit helps. Thanks. Keep smoking. Man, look at that meat. That is, I mean, you can still see the steam coming off it. And in just a couple minutes, we'll be pulling out those buttermilk biscuits, loading it up with some beef, putting some slaw on it, and having some dinner. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, we got some golden brown buttermilk biscuits. We're going to be grabbing them, bringing them right out. Look at those. Oh, they are beautiful. So watch how we set it up. Oh yeah, we got them right on the plate. I'm going to open them up while they're still nice and hot. And we'll show you what we got. We start piling some meat on there. It's okay to use your fingers. Especially if you're the one that's going to be doing the eating. Get that over there. A couple extra pieces. Nice. So as you can see, we're just going to add a little bit of slaw right on top. And we've got that awesome Bub and Mother's flavor all the way through. So, pulled beef on buttermilk biscuits with Bub and Mother's coleslaw. Keep smoking, and don't forget to order your Bub and Mother's at www.bubandmothers.com, and we'll see you real soon.